Hi, this is Shay Veronica. Let's talk about the article that is in your newspaper, the one that speaks about the young men in dire need of help. What makes a society? The question I'll answer. Women make a society. How do you judge a country? I'll answer that. You judge a country when you look at the relationship between men and women in that country. Now, when you listen to the songs the artists in Barbados make, especially around crop over, how do their songs represent women in Barbados? What do they say about women in Barbados? Who are the role models to these kids that are usually born out of wedlock, that are usually raised in a single family setting? They may have extended family around, but usually the father is not in the house. What do you say to young men who are raised without having that role model right there that they can turn to, they wake up to, they go to sleep to? What do you say to them? When this lady, Krista Solin, she may not have a degree, or she may have a degree. It did not say within the article if she does or not. But when she talks about the concern she has, and when Myrna Lashley out of Canada, she is a professor in psychology, when they speak about the goings on in Barbados and how it is affecting the young men. Whereas when you compare it, women are going to school, they are getting their education, and they're going on to work. It's a smooth transition for females. When you hear about the young men who may be falling by the wayside, especially since COVID, since a lot of young men did not return to school after COVID, what do you say about that? I mean, let's have an intelligent conversation. What do you say about that? Are women concerned after being labeled and put in a category as second-class citizens for maybe centuries? When women had to crawl and fight their way to the top, are women concerned about the outcome of their struggle? Are less women saying, "What you got for me today?" You know, sometimes you see a female in the bus stand, or you may see her somewhere. "It's my birthday. What you got for me today?" Are less women saying that now? And if less women are saying those words, if less women are tying their livelihood to the fact that they have to be in a relationship, are you concerned about what is going on with young men in Barbados? Like I said, who were their role models? Who did they learn from? Who did these young men learn from? Okay, who did they learn from? That's something for you to answer. That is something for you to answer. Maybe it is within their DNA to behave the way they behave, and maybe it will take another 200 years for it to unravel, and for education to be put in place, and for them to really come to terms with their beginnings. And it didn't start now. It started before, centuries before it started. And it's a matter of cleaning up. You have to clean up after you've been through such a thing as slavery. You have to clean it up. And after that is recognized, after real good history is taught in the schools in Barbados, and after you give men, you have to actually teach them to watch everything they do and how they treat and interact with females. After that is encased in their minds, it may take another 200 years for it to, you have to unravel everything that was bad and you have to create a new you. You have to create a new you. And that is going to take centuries. Centuries. So you have to snap. You have to start at it now. You have to get going. You have to work at it. And when you see these articles in the newspaper, you have to you move slowly. Move slowly, because there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. And the fact that women have reached a point in their lives when they no longer have to beg, what you got for me today? Don't feel bad about that, ladies. Do not feel bad about the strives that you have made to get to where you are now. Do not feel badly about that. Okay? Now it's time for men to realize where they have gone wrong in the way they've treated you. Because sometimes when certain things are meted out, you have to turn your back to it. You have to look out for yourselves. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing black women in Barbados looking out for themselves. Okay. So now, to turn the tide, it's not about going back. Not for females. It's not about going back. It's for men to be taught how to be good men. How to realize that women make a society. This is Chef Veronica.